Morning, guys. Morning, Albie. Albie, I'm just going to get a quick drink of water. I'll be back in 30 seconds. Good morning, everyone. Morning, Thierry. Morning, Yanni, Amir, Harry, Alex, Alan, Benjamin Dolman, Ricardo Meneguzzo, Sean Johnson, Colton, Rowan, Hugo, not Alid. Fantastic, you read my mind. Amit, Quinn, and Thierry. Okay, we are good to go. Guys, before I start the session, I'm going to share straight away with you the link. We finally have our Strava corner set up that you can go in and check it for yourselves. So I'm going to share with you, you already have your first week challenge. Take your time to go through it during the weekend. We are to do it from Friday to Friday. So that's how we are going to run these challenges. Take a look. Chat box. Here we are. Do me a favor, when you finish today's session, go in, take a look for yourself, and if you have any questions, just leave everything on that particular site. I've just placed the running challenge, but we are going to also kick in with physical and technical challenges. This is just something to get you going throughout the rest of the week beyond our online sessions. Okay, hope you enjoyed it. There's the link. Let's go. Let's warm up. Okay, guys, get ready. I have something set up that hopefully will be a bit more intense than before. Let's start by working out, okay, twists of our body, defensive shape. So, for a start, I'd like to see everyone working the defensive shape between the front gate and the back gate. Now, how are we going to do this? We're going to start with a very basic. I'm trying to force the attacker, onto the right side. So me as a defender, I'm going to screen him out. So right leg in front, left leg in the back. We're going to use the back gate as the goal. So motion is for 10, guys. Let's go. Force the defender out, force the attacker out and away from your goal. Do not let the ball go through your legs, guys. Keep the space between your feet small. Good. Okay, work that spring. And change. Now we're forcing him to go the other way. Okay. Force him onto the left wing. Okay. Now, this defensive motion is just to try and block the ball from going past you. So, we're going left, we're going right. Centre back motion, guys. Come on. Come back to the goal, protect, force it out. Come on, Albie. It's a V footwork, guys. Okay, last one. I need you to defend Messi now. So, force him out, he plays it in, force him away. Okay, he always plays the ball behind your back. And change. Now Messi goes on to the left wing. Protect the goal, guys. Take the goal. Okay, all good? Whew. Sorry, third session of the day. Okay, let's start just getting some really squats going on over here, guys. Go down and up as low as possible, guys. Okay, first things first, can we now start transferring these squats into light squat jumps? So, load, jump. Guys, you want to whip your arms down when you jump upwards. Okay, break. On the last one for squat jumps, guys, can you make sure you use momentum from the previous jump to get the other one? So, don't jump and lock. Jump and keep jumping like a spring. You're on a trampoline for 10. Off you go. Okay, now careful. Little jumps, 1 foot landing. Squat jumps, 1 foot landing. Okay, foot 10 on 1 foot, 10 on the other. Yanni, squat jumps, 1 foot landing. Yanni, jump with both feet, land with one. Good. Okay, now, just to conclude this, guys, can I have you doing for a set time, okay, 20 seconds, how many squat jumps you can get while having to touch on the ground with your hands? For 20 seconds, knees out, feet pointing out, and work that spring motion of your body. On your marks, get set, and go. Drop your hips, guys, on your squats. 3, 2, 1, and hold it. Type it in, guys. How many squat jumps did you get in 20 seconds? Yes, Ale. Yes, Ale. Oh, not Ale, sorry. My mistake. Guys, round 2 in 3, 2, 1, and go. I'll be careful with that ostrich. Albie, can you reach out the floor with your hands between your legs? Makes it easier. That's it. And stop it. That was a bit too long. Okay, good stuff. Nice, we're in for round 3. Again, try and turn your body into a spring. Keep your legs apart, touch the ground with your arms dropping in between your legs. On your marks, get set, go. Now Ray, you're ostriching, bud. Drop your hips, not your head. And stop it. Okay, guys. Good stuff. Type it in. Yes, Callum. What's the matter? Okay, guys. Bring the football onto your box. We're going straight to the technical corner. So today we're going to play it around, not turning, but rolling. So it's all about controlling the ball with the sole. We're going to start with one very simple pattern. 2 light inside rolls, okay? Stop, 1 big inside roll. Stop, 2 inside with 1 third stop, 1 big with the other. Let's go. Guys, remember, you need a long box to do this. So if you have to rotate 90 degrees where you are, do so. And switch sides, guys. Switch sides. Weaker foot now does the double inside rolling. Strongest foot does the 1 strong inside roll. Yanni, that's all messed up. 1 big inside roll across, and then with the other foot, double short inside roll. 1 big, 2 short. 1 big, 2 short. Good. Okay, guys, well done. Now, let me see if you can do the following. We're going to try an inside roll, followed by an outside take. Inside roll, followed by an outside take. Okay, Now, in order to make this work, we have to turn it into almost a V, okay, work. That means roll it in, push it out. Roll it in, push it out. Roll it in, push it out. Yanni, take a look. Inside roll with one foot, outside push with the other. Inside roll with one, outside with the other. Get it? Okay, take a look. Now we are going to try and make this slightly more explosive. So you slow down and then you burst out. The idea is, can you get 2 inside rolls, stop, push out quickly. 1, 2, stop, go. 1, 2, stop, go. Okay, 10 times. Double inside stop and quickly burst out. Back to where you start. Guys, the push out needs to be explosive. Slow, slow, stop, quick. Slow, slow, stop, quick. Okay, change sides, guys. Weak foot now does a double inside. Okay, perfect. Guys, and now we're going to finish. Back to the same pattern we were doing before, where we do double inside, stop, big across. On this big across, can we try and work on a tunnel in between? So, strong, tunnel, stop. 1, 2, stop, tunnel. 1, 2, stop, tunnel. 1, 2, stop, tunnel. Okay? On the big inside roll, you create a tunnel with the opposite leg to shield the ball. Okay, good move if you're trying to protect the ball from the attacker, because if he makes a challenge and you step in front, he's going to end up fouling you. Okay, guys, now switch sides, get on your weaker. Remember that one big inside roll, it's a speed up movement. You quickly burst into a strong inside roll with a tunnel. So slow, slow, stop, quick, stop. Slow, slow, stop, quick, stop. Okay, fantastic. So, Harry, do me a favor. I'm going to make it slightly more challenging today by not allowing you to do a set repetitions of the same drill. You are going to have to jump between one technique and the other in a row. We've done 4. So, the idea is, can you take the whole group for 5 cycles of the following? 1, 2, stop, 1 across, stop. Then, second one, if you recall, 1, 2, stop, take, stop. Right? Next one, 1, 2, stop, pull, take, stop. And the last one, you recall what we did?
With the tunnel.
The tunnel. 1, 2, stop. Quick tunnel, stop. This is for your strongest side. Then you have to repeat it for your weaker side.
How many times?
We're going to do 3 cycles. Let me see if you can keep up with that. Off you go, guys.
1. 2. 3. 4.
Okay, Harry, do me a favor. I know it's really hard for you because you're doing and having to talk. You just said the number of repetitions you were taking, but because you didn't mention the technique, I think everyone else cannot recall from memory the pattern. So before you start that round, just explain. Now we're going to do this and go. Okay?
Wait, what?
I'm just saying, you've done 1 cycle without naming each one that you were doing. Whoever was watching from this end could not follow you fully because you end up going outside the camera. So I'm just saying, even if you cannot be on camera, just say, okay, double inside with one strong inside with the other, and then use the different cues to see if everyone can tag along. Got it?
Okay.
Okay, go with your weak foot if you haven't done it.
So wait, so should I say before?
Now, start now from your weak foot. Well,
1. 2. 3. What was after that?
exactly. So remember, double inside with one strong inside with the other. Double inside with one, stop, push back with the other.
Okay. What was after that one?
After that one, double inside, pull inside, take out. And then the last one, you recall?
The tunnel.
The tunnel. Go for it then.
1. 2. 3. 4. 1. 2. 3. 4. 1. 2. 3. 4.
Okay. Harry, let's just pause it over here. We'll visit this. I just need you to have a quick fitness break. Seems that we've loaded too much information in one go. No worries, guys. So, for the second fitness break, guys, can I ask you to get sideways on the camera, hands behind your head. We're going to start with reverse lunges. Now, the idea is I want to see how your body's moving from my end. Don't worry about how many repetitions you're doing as long as you're doing the following pattern. Okay, lunge back, go with your knee to the ground. That's 1, come forward. Now go with the other. Once you finish 1 repetition for each leg, now that's 2. 1, 2, join. 1, 2, and join. Okay, and I'm going to give you some cues as you go along. Okay, guys? 3, 2, 1, off you go. Sean, do me a favor, get sideways on the camera, please. That's it. Okay, keep your heads up, guys, while lunging. Don't look down at your feet. Come on, Alex. Nice one, Albie. Keep your head always over your hips. And try and place your weight always in between one foot and the other. Ale, hands behind your head and open your chest when you're doing that, please. Okay, and break. Guys, let me give you the first cue. Okay, this is for how good you can move your body on a lunge. The idea of lunging is you have to shift your weight between the front and the back leg. So if you allow yourself to shift more into the front leg, that means there's a lot of stress going in over here and not much over here. If you're allowing yourself to go a lot on the back, a lot of stress on the back leg, nothing over here. So find the perfect position by discovering the in-between. Okay? You want to have all your body weight split 50-50 by each leg. So let's try this for round 2. Ready? And go. Come on, Sean. Alex, those legs are too wobbly, bud. Get sideways on the camera. That's it. Alex, do one with the right leg, one with the left. 2 with the right leg, 2 with the left. Nice one, Yanni. Yanni, you can place your toes on the back foot on the ground. You don't have to put your laces. You have to split your weight between one and the other. Okay? Okay, and break, guys. Last cue before you do the last round. Much better on the legs now. Can you now just understand that your upper body, even if you're putting your weight right, if you're slightly tilted forward, okay, that's not good. So I'm trying to get you chest open, proud. So you want to drop vertical on that knee. That means keep your upper body in a straight line, keep your head as far up as possible, and drop your weight right in the middle of both legs. Okay, guys? Let's do this one more time. Off you go. Good job, Harry. Much better, Sean. Bring your chest back. Open your chest. That's it. Okay, fantastic. So, guys, we want to use this mechanic and try and apply it on a lunge jump. So what I'm going to ask you is to perform 10 jumps on a lunge position, and you have to figure it out for yourselves what's the best loading lunge position for your jump. When you're going over here, if you lunge too deep and then jump, you want to see if you can jump higher than if you do half a load. Which one works best for you? Say 10 jumps, 5 with your strongest leg in front, 5 with your weakest leg in front, and find out what's the best lunge position for you to jump from. Off you go. Guys, you want to jump the highest you get. Harry, I know you're doing that as 10 repetitions. No, you want to just find out what's the most explosive way of you jumping from a lunge position. So you just want to bust out. Slowly load your body and then explode up. Okay, you can take breaks in between. But you're trying to explode as far up as possible. Sean, you don't need to have your hands behind your head this time. Okay? So find the right lunge position. and go. Good. Okay, make sure you work also on your weaker leg. Okay guys, take a break. So, thumbs up, down, or sideways if it's so and so. Did you find the ideal lunge position for you to jump from? Yeah? Okay, so I just want you to finish by now understanding that. Can you use that particular position to get 5 jumps in a row where you can take momentum and turn your body into a trampoline? So that means if I'm here jumping, I want 5 really high lunge jumps. It's not just to do 5 reps with short jumping, it's to try to get you as far up as possible. So working on exploding. This is something that you neglect, but I need you to explode up. Okay guys? Load slowly or slower and explode up. Off you go. Come on, Eric. Harry, are you lunging too deep to jump afterwards? You might lose also energy over there. Try and get a shorter lunge. Good. Now try for the opposite. Come on, Sean. Good, Albie. But you want to try and get higher than that. Quite sure you can jump higher. Sean, I'm not sure how many things you're controlling visually at the moment, but you're losing balance too easily on those jumps. Okay, try and land steady, balance, and then fire up again. Okay, too wobbly from my end. Good. Much better. Well done. Well done, Sean. That's it. Okay, guys, let's go back to the technical corner. Great round. Let's start by going now into using sometimes the rolls to work for our V-pull techniques. So, the first 3 rounds, can you make sure you're going to take everything with the same leg? Let's start with pull back, push inside. Other leg, pull back, push inside. For 10. Let's go. Pull back, push inside, pull back, push inside. Good. Now, it's going to become a little bit more intense. Sorry, Sean. I can see it from my end. Everything needs to be done with the same leg. So if I start from the right side, left leg pulls, left leg pushes inside. If I start from the left side, right leg pulls, right pushes inside. Same foot, same foot. Same thing now, but pull and push out with your laces. So from the left side, everything with your right foot. Pull, push outside. Pull, push outside. Okay, and thirdly, you're going to try the V pull behind. So from the left side, pull back, behind across. Pull back, behind across. Okay, so we're going to use a little bit more space to do the following. So can you go 90 degrees? Again, stand sideways on the camera. And the idea is, when we are going to use this V-pull technique, we're going to start straight away with a fancy V behind. So, pull, take, go. Pull, behind, go. Pull, behind, go. Okay, 3 touches this time. Oh, bit hard. Behind, go. Behind, go. 3 touches. Let me see if you can match it. Okay, hold it for a second. Now, the hardest part of the skill, guys, is that you try and keep the middle protected no matter what. Okay, I've seen some of you guys going left to right, and then you're always chasing the ball. So the idea is, protect that middle, behind you, without compromising take. As you hook the ball, you're still in that middle. Okay, so don't come out of the middle, the ball goes out, the body stays in the center. Let's try one more time, guys. Good, Sean. Just need the 3rd touch over there. Yanni, pull 1, behind 2, push 3. Pull 1, behind 2, push 3. Now, Yanni, sorry, the pull and the behind touch are done with the same foot. The following push is done with the opposite. You have to be facing one side, Yanni. Always face the mirror. That's it. Okay, well done, guys. Now, let me see if you can come up. We're going to start moving into situational. So that means I'm going to give you a specific part on the pitch, and we're going to see how that works. If I was doing these skills, I would probably do it on the back third, mid third, or front third. Now, you're telling me, what does that mean? I'm not going to give you the answer. I want you to tell me what position on the pitch do you think this applies the best. So, position number 1, we're going to call it the back third. Position 2, mid third. Position 3, last third. So, with me, first things first, where do you think you apply this technique? You need to do it 5 times with each side. First, we're going to bring the ball back from the outside with one foot and push out with the other. Okay, guys, where do you think you can do this technique? Give it a go and think while you do it. What part of the pitch do you think this technique is more useful? Pull with one leg, push with the other. I can give you a clue, guys. This is useful to switch the play. Come on, Albie. You have to practice first, then you can answer. Pull with one, push with the other. Okay. You can type the answer if you want. Second technique, guys. We're going now to pull with one and push inside with the other. Pull with one, push inside with the other. Okay, we're V-pulling with both feet. Also useful to switch the play. Where do you think that this one applies the best? Okay, guys. Now, do me a favor. When you're doing these skills, make sure you bounce from one gate to the other. Gate to gate. Last one. Take a look. Okay? V behind, or fancy V behind. Come on, Eric. Try it out with both feet. Pull with one. Drag with the same. Behind the other leg. And push away with the other. Okay, guys. Take a break. Come forward. Now, the problem is we need to start relating this to the game. What part of the pitch do you think that this last one is more often or useful? Let's take a look. First one, pull with one foot, push out with the laces with the other. The second one is literally pull with one, push inside with the other. And the third one, pull behind and go with the other. Let's stop typing, guys. I want to hear your voice on this. Who wants to go first? Pick one technique and describe why do you believe it's done in one or another position. Who wants to go first, guys? Ale, go ahead.
I think in the midfield, because like if you have in the right.
Which one? Pick one and choose a position.
Or like over number one and number two, for example. If one
Let's go with number one. Let's go with number one.
For number one, when you're on the right side of the midfield and you see like the left winger making a run, you can just do that to get to just switch your play and then play a long ball.
Okay. Let me add more information so you can make a right call. First of all, are you doing this skill in front of your body or behind your body?
In front.
In front. Does that mean that you are supposed to have space in front of you or not have space?
Don't have space.
You must have space. So in terms of pressing from the opposite team, there has to be a position on the pitch where the pressing from the other team is not as strong. Okay? So that's cue number one. So let's start now going into lanes with that. So you're telling me it's on the midfield. Do you think you should be doing this in the middle of the pitch or on the wings?
On the wings.
Okay, why do you think it's on the wings?
Because to switch your play, to make it go from one wing to other.
Okay, so if we're talking about midfield on the wing, do we have a position for that?
Right center midfield or right mid?
Right mid or left mid? Okay, that's good. Let's start and going with
Bruno, you're muted.
Sorry, I was saying, who would like to say what skill the number two is more useful? Skill number two. Pull with one, push inside with the other. Yanni, give it a go.
Number two.
Yeah.
I think it's centre mid, so you can do that and then play out on the wing.
Okay, so switch your play on the centre mid. Now, let's visit this. Are you doing this technique in front of you or behind you?
In front.
In front. Do you need space in front of you to do this skill?
Yeah.
Okay. And last one. Is this skill slower or quicker than the one before?
What was the one before again?
The one before is when you pull with one foot and push out with the other.
Oh, so it's quicker.
Is it quicker? Let's take a look. So this is number one. And this is number two.
Oh, slower then.
Slower. So does that mean you have more or less time to do it?
More.
More time. So we need to have space in front of us. We need more time to make the move, okay? And we cannot be pressed that close. Which part of the pitch do you think this is more useful?
I think centre mid.
Centre mid. Anyone else thinks differently? Hold on. Harry.
I don't, but I think it's centre mid as well. But I just think that you don't need space in front of you because you're pulling it back and then pushing it out. So you're not. So your first touch is back, not forward. So to get around the defender.
Okay, so that's useful. So we're not just looking into space, we're looking into the pressing, okay, of the opposition. So even when I tell you if you have space or not, Harry, if that defender in front of you is pressing you really high, then you won't have much room to do it, okay? This is probably, the way that Yanni's saying, it's a situation that you can actually get the other player to get a yellow or even red card because you're playing this move really close to him. He feels like he's that close to you and you might get away. If we look back, every single move can be done in any part of the pitch. I'm not saying that there's just one part of the pitch you can do that. I'm just saying, where do you believe them to happen more often? It's useful on switch of play. So let me give you an idea. I'm receiving the ball on one part of the pitch where I have all the time in the world to get from one foot to the other and then switch it. All the time in the world. Anyone? Let's visit left and right backs. Every time you get the ball to a left and right back, how's the pressing from the opposition? Probably not that high. They're trying to force you out. So if I have to pick a specific part of the pitch for you to perform this, yes, you are right. You can do it on the midfield as well. But more often, you can see that in switch of plays from the wings on the back third. Now, let's go on to the last one.
Bruno, you're muted again.
Oh my days. Sorry, I don't know why I'm getting muted all the time. I was just saying, where do you think that the V pull behind is more useful? Alvin, you want to say something?
Yeah, I think it would be useful if you're a striker because say they're pressing at you from striker, you don't wanna lose the ball and then they can get a counter attack. So you cover the ball to play behind them and then switch the play.
Phenomenal. Jackpot. Okay? Exactly. So we're looking into spaces where the pressing from the opposition is really high. They barely give you any room for you to play in front of your body. And you just need to find a tight space to get the ball moving. Very useful if you're looking into other particular parts in the pitch where there's not much room. So if someone would say, Bruno, what if we do in the mid lane, whether it's midfield, front third, you could also find that. But ultimately, what I'm trying to say is that when you do not have room to play it, you are looking into mostly mid of the pitch next to the opposition's goal. So striker, second striker, offensive mid is probably your best call on this. Okay, fantastic. So having told you that, guys, I need you against the defender's cones. I need you to recreate the three situation. So first one, you want to play this as a left or right back. So left back, right back. Second, you want to play this also, okay, in the wings as a midfield. 1, 2. And lastly, you want to play this as a striker in front of the centre back. Shoot when you get to the other end. And so on. Can you just go back and visit each situation 3 times, guys? Okay, simple as that. You just have to picture yourself on the pitch, use the front cones as defenders, and you take it from there. Off you go. Okay, you're a left back, you're a right back, you're a left mid, you're a right mid, and then you're a striker, whether it's left striker or right striker, you choose. Now, sorry, Yanni, use the whole space to your advantage. So you have to use the whole box. You cannot make this shorter. Use the whole box. Okay, good. Yanni, try and use the whole space. You're still using only half of your box. Okay, guys. That's good for me. Come forward. We're going to finish with one last fitness break. Can I have you guys going through the plank shoulder taps, okay? And then straight on to mountain climbers. So we're going to finish with a more intense ending since we had this long conversation before. The idea is get 10 shoulder taps, 10 mountain climbers. 10 shoulder taps, 10 mountain climbers. We do this until we reach the third cycle, and then we can have a break. Okay? On your marks, guys. Set and go. 10 shoulder taps, 10 mountain climbers. 10 taps, 10 climbers. Okay, that's good. Now, for the second round, we're going to add one more to it. Careful, it's going to get more intense. 10 taps, 10 mountain climbers, 10 plank jumps. Okay? 10 taps, 10 mountain climbers, 10 plank jumps. Off you go. Come on, Ellie. Okay, guys, remember, it's 2 cycles in a row. Okay. Now, just a note, Ali, your mountain climbers and your plank jumps are getting too short, so make sure your knees travel closer to your elbows, to say the least. Third round, we are now to get 10 shoulder taps, 10 mountain climbers, 10 squat jumps. Okay, so get on the floor, 1, 2, all the way up to 10, 10, 10. Got it? In 3, 2, 1, and go. 2 cycles. Careful with the wobbly legs, Harry. Get your hands in between your legs. Okay? Don't move your knees in and out. Good. Yanni, touch the floor on the space between your feet. Remember, squat jumps. Good. Two full cycles, guys. Touch the ground, guys, with your hands. Ali, come on, bud. Too slow. Okay, we have one more and that's it to finish today's session. So careful. This is not a sprint. This is going to become almost like a mini marathon. So, 10 shoulder taps, 10 mountain climbers, 10 burpees. Okay? And 2 cycles of this, and that's it. Okay, guys? 3, 2, 1, go. Come on, Aldi, explode. Explode on the burpees. Guys, the burpees is your worst enemy. Try and fight against it. Come on, Alan. That's when you push harder. Come on, Larry. Hit your chest on the ground, bud. Hit your chest on the ground, Larry. That's it. Well done, guys. Really good. Really good. Okay. Guys, again, sorry about the fact that at the very end we had quite a rough slowing of the slow drop of the intensity, and now we have to bring it back with the last fitness break. I'll try and keep my cues short. I need to ask 2 things before you leave. First one, and put your thumbs up if you've done it, or thumbs down if you haven't. I'm trying to work out an issue that I've experienced with Zoom recently. Has anyone left on the previous session any feedback about how it was? Yep. Okay. So today, I'd like you to try to do that again, because what happened is I'm not getting the report as I should, and I have to contact them. This information for me is key, because that way I can steer the sessions in the right direction. So do me a favor. Today, quickly type something that you've enjoyed, type something that you didn't enjoy, and 1 to 10 how intense the session was. And send it directly to me. Not publicly, send directly to me. Okay? Once you've finished, just a reminder, guys, the Strava group is up and running. Take the link that I shared with you in the beginning of this session, visit it during the next 2 to 3 days, and enjoy your challenges. Okay, guys? You have so far 1 challenge up and running. We should have 3 challenges on a weekly basis, 1 physical, 1 technical, and 1 related to running. So far, the running is up and going. So enjoy it.
Thank you, Bruno.
Thank you.
You're welcome, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you for your feedback.
Thank you.
Stay safe, guys. Stay strong.
Hey, Bruno.
Thank you, Bruno.
Já podes.